And we are indeed rolling up and down the fingers. And into the palm. And the pad to the pinky. And the thumb. Down to the wrists. Up to the knuckles and across. And then take the ball into one hand and squeeze. And then the other. Back to the first. And then the other. And we'll throw it up in the air or bounce it on the ground or both. Three, two, one. Leave the ball on the floor. Assess the feet. Step on the ball in the middle of the foot, press 3 times. Go up to the knuckles, press once. Roll across. Roll across the top of the heel. Bring the ball to the middle of the foot. Wiggle the toes. Press the toes into the ball. Raise and separate. Press again. Wiggle again. And scribble. Three, two, one. Release, reassess, and repeat on the other foot 3 times in the middle. Knuckles. Roll across. Roll across the top of the heel. Middle of the foot and wiggle. Press. Raise and separate. Press. Wiggle. And scribble. Three, two, one. Release. Get the ball out of the way. Reassess. And let's do some wood chops. And then diagonally in one direction. And diagonally in the other. And then shake the truth. Three, two, one, center. Twist it the way you swing the arms. And center with ocean wave breathing. Fingers and thumb at the base of the spine. Step out. Gather start. And center, same thing in the other direction. And center. Let's take some steps forward. And then knee to the opposite elbow. Lap the opposite heel in the front. And behind. Make a cross step with a twist and a punch. And then a walk, march, or jog. Today we'll do our seated exercises. Some sit stands, 10 of them. But you might still want to do some squats. I'm gonna hop myself, but whatever you do, be safe. May do some 5 Tibetans after class. And I'm gonna get going here in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 10. 20. 30. Take 2 breaths. Interlace the fingers, bring the hands up overhead. Reach for the sky, come up on your toes if you can. Back down, bend back if you can. Back to center, drop one hand, bend in that direction. Go the other way. Come back to center, interlace the fingers, drop the hands to the chest. Push out. Come on down, interlace behind the back. Raise the hands up, squeeze the shoulder blades together. Go a little higher and come down and shrug. And roll the shoulders back. And forward. Extend the arms and rotate. Go the other way. One palm down, one palm up, flip flop. And bring one arm across and squeeze in. And then the other. First arm behind the back, press down and in. And then the other. Grab both elbows, rock side to side. Put your fists on your temples, bring your elbows forward and back. And come on down, form an L, squeeze the shoulder blades together and hold. Release, squeeze, release, and squeeze. And release. Come on down and rotate the neck. Go the other way. Nod. and go ear to shoulder. Tuck in the chin. Look to one side, draw out the chin to the collarbone. Look up. Back to center, still tucked. Look the other way, drop the chin. And look up. Back to center, tucked and packed like a pigeon. Three, two, one. Let's grab a stick. Inside the arch of one foot, other foot out. Then that knee slide down, stretch the inner thigh. Go the other way. And come on up. Going to do the Tony bar routine, stick behind the back, parallel to the spine. One hand on top, one in the middle, go up and down. Reverse the position of the hands and repeat. Bring the stick up overhead and go side to side. And then bring it to the shoulders, palms facing in. 10 bicep curls or so. Leave it below the waist, reverse the grip. Hinge at the waist, bend the knees, bring the stick down, lift the stick up using the glutes and hammies and quads. All right, go back down, stay down, lift the elbows past the rib cage. Come on up, stickers at the shoulders, lift it up overhead and back to the shoulders. And then below the waist, lift this elbows up to shoulder height. Push out. And then bring the stick behind, palms facing away, lift the stick behind you. Reverse the grip and do another 10. And then bring it up to the crook of the elbows and twist at the waist. And bring the stick to one side, hand at or near the top, swing behind. Other side. And then bring the stick to the middle, hold on with two hands, one hand or a finger or two at the top. Step back, come up on your toes and hold for 20 or so. And back on your heels for about 20. And then come on down, put the stick down, grab a chair. All right, we're gonna do 10 sit to stands. You can move your hands as I do, or keep them where you feel safest. And come on down, sit in the middle of the chair. Take a couple of breaths. Hands are up parallel to the ears. We're gonna lean forward about 45 degrees and come back. Core is engaged as we do. Good tight. And then cross your hands and tap the back of the chair. Again, keep the core engaged. All right, bring one foot over and above the knee. Rotate the ankle in one direction. Go the other way. Go towards and away from the shin with the toes. Press on the knee and lean forward, hinging at the waist. Come on up, put that foot on the ground, bring the other one up. Rotate in one direction. Other way. Press towards it away. Press on the knee, lean forward. And come on back in the chair. Bring both feet up and kick. Soles on the floor and stomp some grapes. Grab one knee, raise it up and hold. Then the other. Spread your legs apart. Go across and down. You don't have to touch the toe, but go towards it. Come on back up. Press the palms together in prayer position and push. And then one palm on top of the other, grab your fingers and pull. Reverse the position of the hands and pull again. Pop some biceps. And then turn sideways in the chair, put your hands on the back. Look twisted, look over the back shoulder and hold. Release. Twist. Release. Go the other way. Twist. Release. And twist. And release. And finally, let's just do some jacks, some seated jacks. Last one. Excellent. All right, take a couple of breaths. We're doing the last day of Leonard Orr's 4 quick ones, 1 long one. 4 rounds. In through the mouth, out, in through the nose, out through the mouth. Here we go. All right, we'll stand, get the chair out of the way. Rub the hands together. Cultivate chi. And center, 2 breaths. Let's open our hearts. Pause on this inhale, exhale, send it out. And center, 2 breaths. Bring down chi from above. And gather from below. And
Thank you, Tom.
You're very welcome, Mira. Have a great day, great weekend.
See you.
I was wondering where the cat was lately.
Yeah,
We
I
haven't
know.
seen-
She's it's been too hot for her, I think.
Ah, I see. All right. Well, have a good weekend.
Thank you.
All right. Bye-bye.
All right.
Oh, there we go.
I'm going to do some 5 Tibetans for those of you watching at home. Starting with some spins. I'll switch the camera. Yes, I will. And go at your own speed. I go fast, but take your time. There'll be some time before we get to the floor. And start number 2. Here we go. Oh, if you don't want to do the spins, you can twist at the waist and swing your arms as a modifier. All right, here we go. 1. And 11. Now, traditionally, I'm going to take 2 breaths. You work up to 21 on each. But if you have to do less than 11 now to start, do so. And gradually work your way up. Supposedly not supposed to do more than 21. And so I usually follow that. We're gonna go down to the floor. On our backs. All right, traditionally, hands are by your side. The legs come up, knees straight, and neck and shoulders come up. And you go back down. Modifications. You can put the soles of your feet on the floor, lift your soles off the floor and back down. If you need support in the lower back, put your hands back there. If you need support of your neck, put your hands behind your head. You do the regular version again, up to 11. And when you're done, take 2 breaths. All right, roll over onto your knees. Hands are on your hamstrings or glutes. If you can't extend backwards, just rock back on your knees and come forward. But if you can bend back, do so and come forward. 1, up to 11. And 2 breaths. All right, we're going to sit down. Hands are traditionally by the hips, but if you need to put them behind you as a modification, do so. Legs are traditionally extended, but you can put the soles of the feet on the floor as a modification. I reverse the position of the palms usually about halfway through, have them facing backwards to start and then go forwards, but we're coming into what I call an inverted table, some call a moving table. You can feel it in your glutes. And you also are helping your shoulders here. And then 2 breaths. Glutes and hamstrings. And then we're going to turn around. Modification. Go from tabletop to cobra. Regular Tibetan down dog to up dog. Up to 11. Any combination works for you. And then come around, sit down. Those are the Tibetans, again, as I say, do up to 21. Kind of go halfway in these classes. But like to do 21 myself. This is not part of the Tibetans, this is a cool down that I do. Busting the legs, however, feels comfortable, rotating 6 times in one direction, 5 times in the other. And on the last rotation, stretching out and doing around a box breath. 4 in, 4 out, 4 hold, 4 out. Over the center, over the left, and over the right. Now, on the rotations, you can sit up, or as I do, you can bend down. 1. And go the other way. And stretch out. Box breath, 4 in, 4 hold, 4 out, 4 hold. That's the counter 4, not 4 breaths. And right side. Come on up, reverse the position of the legs. What was on top goes below, what was in front goes behind, however you had it before. We're gonna rotate starting in the opposite direction than we did the last time. Again, 6 and 5 and 3 rounds of box breathing. Here we go. And stretching out. Count 4 in, count 4 hold, 4 out, 4 hold. And over the right side this time. And left. And Satnam. Monkey. Monkey. All right, have a great weekend. See you Monday.